She hasn't played a single point. Not one serve. Not one rally. Not one step onto Wimbledon's center stage. And yet, Alex Eala had already secured one of the biggest paydays of her career. Before the tournament even began, the 21-year-old Filipina tennis star was guaranteed nearly £89,000, more than 7 million Philippine pesos.
No bonus, no sponsorship surprise.
No special treatment. Just one question. How does someone make life-changing money at Wimbledon? Before the first ball is even hit, the answer is bigger than prize money. Because what Alex Eala achieved wasn't just rare. It had never happened before in Philippine tennis history. This is the story of how one breakthrough changed everything. For decades, Wimbledon represented something distant for Filipino tennis. A stage reserved for established stars.
Grand Slam champion.
Players from countries with long tennis traditions. Philippine fans watched. They hoped. But history never moved. Until now. When Wimbledon announced its 2026 main draw, Alex Eala's name appeared with something no Filipino player had ever earned before. A seed. Number 29. To casual fans, that might sound like a small detail. It isn't. At Wimbledon, seeding changes everything. It means the tournament recognizes you as one of the strongest players in the field. It means protection from facing top seeds early. It means a clearer path. And in Alex's case, it meant guaranteed prize money before the tournament even started. Just by qualifying for the singles main draw, she secured £80,000. Her doubles appearance added another £9,000. Total guaranteed earnings, £89,000, before 1 point. And here's the important part. This wasn't luck. This wasn't charity. Every pound had already been earned. Because weeks before Wimbledon, something extraordinary started happening. The grass season began, and Alex Eala caught fire. What looked like a normal European swing quickly became the most important stretch of her career. It started in Birmingham. At the WTA 125 event, she found herself battling in the final against Nikola Batunkova. The match wasn't easy. She lost the opening set. Momentum shifted. Pressure built. But instead of fading, she responded. Point by point, game by game, she fought back and completed the comeback. Her first professional grass court title. Her second WTA 125 title overall. A trophy. Confidence. Momentum. But Birmingham wasn't the breakthrough. That came next. Berlin. A tournament packed with elite players. A stage where expectations for Eala were minimal. She entered as a wildcard. No pressure.
No spotlight.
At least at first. Then everything changed. She started winning. People noticed. Then came the match that turned heads across the tennis world. Alex Eala defeated world number 2 Elena Rybakina, the former Wimbledon champion. One of the strongest grass court players in the world. Upsets happen in tennis. But then Alex did something that made people stop calling it luck. She followed it with another huge victory. This time over world number 8 Elena Svitolina. 2 top 10 wins. 1 tournament. Suddenly, she wasn't the surprise. She became the story. Her ranking climbed. Her confidence grew. Her grass court record became impossible to ignore. 9 wins in 12 matches. Momentum at exactly the right time. And then fate opened one more door. When a top player withdrew from Wimbledon due to injury, the draw shifted. Alex moved up. Seeded. Number 29. History. For the first time ever, a Filipino player, across both the amateur and open eras, earned a Wimbledon singles seed. That moment changed more than her bracket. It changed perception. Because seeding sends a message. You belong here. You're not arriving. You've arrived. And that matters. Especially for someone coming from a country that has never produced a Grand Slam singles champion. For years, Filipino tennis existed outside the global conversation. Now one player had forced the tennis world to pay attention. But there was still another layer to this story. Because Alex's first-round opponent wasn't random. It was Renata Zarazua. And there was history. 2 years earlier, they had played in North Carolina. Alex won the first set. Then watched the match slip away. Loss. Lesson. Heartbreak. The kind of match young players remember. Now the rematch would happen on one of the biggest stages in sports. Wimbledon. Different ranking. Different confidence. Different version of Alex Eala. But the same opponent. That's what made the moment fascinating. This wasn't just about money. It wasn't even just about history. It was about proving growth. Could she handle expectations? Could she carry the attention? Could she turn momentum into something bigger? Because suddenly, she wasn't playing only for herself anymore. Across the Philippines, excitement exploded. Social media flooded with reactions. Fans celebrated the milestone. But underneath all the excitement was something deeper: recognition. For years, Filipino sports fans had watched athletes from other countries dominate tennis. Now one of their own wasn't just participating. She was entering as one of the tournament's protected players, one of the seeded names. That changes how people see possibility. And something else started happening. Wherever Alex played, people showed up. Crowds grew. Flags appeared. Tournaments noticed. Fans followed. The attention became impossible to ignore. Not because of hype, because results created belief. At just 21 years old, Alex Eala had already become something bigger than a prospect. She became proof. Proof that barriers in sports are often invisible until somebody breaks them. Think about that. One season ago, she was still trying to establish herself. Now she entered Wimbledon ranked among the top players in the world. One season, one run, one shift. And while headlines focused on the guaranteed £89,000, that number misses the real story. Money is temporary. History lasts. Years from now, people probably won't remember the exact prize amount, but they'll remember this: the first Filipino player to earn a Wimbledon seed. The moment Philippine tennis stopped being an outside story. The moment expectations changed. Because success does something dangerous. It makes people believe. Young players watching today suddenly see a different future. Parents think differently. Coaches think differently. Dreams become more realistic. That's how sports evolve. Not through one victory. Through one person changing what feels possible. And Alex Eala may have already done that, before Wimbledon even started. No matter what happened in the opening round, no matter how long her run lasted, she had already won something bigger. Respect, recognition, a seat among tennis elite. And maybe that's the most incredible part of this entire story. She didn't earn millions because she played Wimbledon. She earned it because she became impossible to ignore. No first serve required. No opening point. Just years of work, leading to one moment that changed everything. Now the question isn't whether Alex Eala belongs on this stage. That question has already been answered. The real question is, how far can she go from here? Because if history can change before the tournament even begins, imagine what happens once the match finally starts. But moments like this come with a different kind of pressure. When nobody expects anything from you, every win feels exciting. But once history is attached to your name, every match feels heavier. Every point feels louder. Every mistake feels bigger. That's the reality Alex Eala now steps into. She's no longer the unknown player hoping to surprise people. She's the seeded player, the headline, the breakthrough story everyone wants to watch. And that creates a challenge no ranking can prepare you for: expectation. Because now people aren't asking whether she can compete. They're asking whether she can go deeper, whether she can make the second week, whether she can become the first Filipino player to reach heights nobody imagined possible. That's the strange thing about success. The moment you achieve something impossible, people immediately move the finish line. But maybe that's exactly what makes sports unforgettable. Not the trophies, not the prize money, not even the rankings. It's the moments where somebody changes what everyone thought was realistic. And Alex Eala has already done that. She turned a country's tennis dream into something tangible. She made Wimbledon feel closer. She made young players believe they don't need to come from traditional tennis powerhouses to belong. That message travels further than any trophy ever could. And somewhere right now, there's probably a young kid watching this story unfold, holding a racket, seeing someone who looks like them, comes from where they come from, and realizing something powerful. Maybe the impossible was never impossible. Maybe nobody had simply done it yet. That's why this moment matters. Because history doesn't always arrive with confetti. Sometimes it arrives quietly, in a tournament draw, next to a seed number, before a single point is played. And once that happens, everything after becomes possibility. So whether this Wimbledon becomes Alex Eala's biggest breakthrough, or simply the beginning, one thing is already certain. She didn't just enter the tournament. She entered history. And history has a way of opening doors nobody knew existed.